Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your full moon eclipse in Taurus reading. This full moon eclipse is happening Saturday, today. It's happening at, I think, 4:24 or 4:34. I should absolutely know, but I'm a little brain dead right now. At 4:24 p.m. Eastern Time Zone in the U.S. There is a time zone calculator below. You should check that out to find out exactly what time is happening for you. But this is a powerful one. You know what's interesting is that it kind of, because of the angle it is, an eclipse is always about a big change, a major energy shift. It's about the releasing and the letting go. But for you, it's kind of really, it almost feels like, because it's in this quincunx from your sign, like it'll really be like so irritating that you're going to have to make the change. Like there's something about it that is so uncomfortable that it's almost like a scratchy, itchy sweater, and you're just going to have to change your clothes. You just are. So, and I think you're going to like the way it goes. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. We're talking about your career. You have the career coming on, so there will be some kind of a shift could be happening for you. Again, check out Sun, Moon, and Rising if this doesn't make any sense to you. But this reading is about a career shift. Okay, so with this we have a temporary situation, which tells me that something is becoming very temporary. You're getting ready to take down those tent poles and move to something new. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Money will be coming to you, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past, the dolphin. And so I feel like things are going to pay out for you in some way financially, which is really nice. Taurus is about the energy of value, right? Self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, money. And so this is, oh, look at this. Key to the situation. We have the card of love. It is the heart. It is these, wow. Yeah. I haven't recorded for a few days, so I don't really recall the rest of the readings, but I kind of feel like you have one of the best readings that I did. I definitely get that sense. Okay, so, what did that say? Money coming to you from something you did in the past. And this overall energy is this male, and he's sitting there with the rose in hand, waiting for the door of opportunity to open. And so it is about being prepared, right? What is success, right? That comes from when hard work meets opportunity, and so there feels like something you've done in the career sector, right? So maybe you did some training and you learned something, and so now the bosses are like, wow, they're eligible for a pay raise, or if we're going to give them more responsibility, then don't be afraid to ask for what you're worth. I just heard that. So if your bosses aren't saying, hey, then you should be saying, hey, I've been really working hard here. So I do feel like it's something you've earned, but apparently there's some, not surprisingly, Sagittarius, some luck involved in this, right? You are ruled by Jupiter. There is luck involved with Jupiter. Jupiter, before too long here, is going to finally station direct. I'm going to tell you when that is, because I think that will open up it looks to me like a spigot, so like a faucet, but it's out in the yard. I'm seeing it like in the yard where you turn on a faucet and water starts flowing out, only it's not water that I'm seeing. I'm seeing coins dropping out. So Jupiter station retrograde on the 3rd or 4th of September, and right here, the last day of the year, on December 31st, stations direct. And so it may be a Christmas bonus that you have coming your way. So don't be discouraged at work. Do a little extra, shine it up a little, right? And so in the area of the coffin, we have the coffin, which means there's a major transformation and big change happening. And in the area of what action to take, we have luck. So this is, again, being prepared for the opportunity. So make sure that, if you are looking for another job, your resume is in shape, right? It a lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you're looking for something, be sure people know you're looking for something. Just the same as if you are a salesperson, right? Unless you tell people that you're selling something, they may not know what your business is. And so, that little elevator pitch, that couple of seconds worth of something that you have to say when someone wants to know what it is that you do for a living, be able to say it, in a conversation at the bar or in the elevator, or, if you go to a convention or something. This is interesting. Your obstacle is the card of home. And we have this temporary situation here, which is a tent. And so maybe some of you are in transit, or you're looking to buy a home, or you're looking to relocate. Maybe relocation has to do with the job or the career change that you have going on, because in your heart space you've got the rider, and the rider is ready to break free from the merry-go-round, go over the rainbow, and explore something new. And so lots of cards of change here, right? So we have the coffin in the area of change. You're anchoring into the energy of the storks along the way to change. Now, what's interesting is they're doing a mating dance on a nest, and you have this house here. So maybe some of you are trying to get your ducks in a row in order to begin a family. And maybe that's why there's going to be a change in your career. Maybe what you're going to do is shift from working only at work, but to trying to work more from home. That was a gift of COVID time, right? A lot of places found out we can actually telecommute. So maybe you figure out how to do that. But in the area of resources, you have the bear. There's a great place to have the bear. Okay, so he's in the water. So this is about using your intuition. I always also feel like Spirit has your back. But the area of resources in this deck, it's fish, right? It's usually fish. And so the bear knows how to catch the fish, right? It's in the water. It knows how to catch the fish. And so I feel like you know what it is that you need to know. You have these skills. I think there's almost a need to, can you present them, package them up, put a shine on them, let the right people know what your skill set are. If you have spent a weekend taking an online course to learn something new, make sure your bosses know, hey, I took this and I'm certified in this, or whatever, right? Anything that adds to your personal value with your employers. Wow. Don't doubt yourself. Look, Spirit has your back. And if you're feeling like a tightening and like things aren't working, it's a temporary situation, right? It's a temporary situation. You will be taken care of in a difficult situation. We have Little Red Riding Hood. You will be taken care of in a difficult situation. I think there's a real need for you to trust the universe has your back. Okay? And not let that close you up. There is a need, possibly, based on these cards, to make a little more time to connect with Spirit. Because here we have the labyrinth and what's been draining your energy. And so have you been keeping up with your conversation with your spirit guide team? Journaling, going for walks, in the shower in the morning saying, good morning, spirit guide team. I'm open to receiving your help and your guidance. I really appreciate it. At the end of the day, taking a moment to say thank you for all the things that they have brought. There's something about the gratitude of noticing and paying attention that makes you feel more protected. It's not that those things don't happen anyway, because I feel like they pretty much do. But when you notice them, your sense of confidence in the safety and the security that you have from your spirit guide team is elevated, and that allows you to move through the world with more confidence, and nothing is more attractive than confidence. Confidence attracts money, relationships, either personal or intimate or professional, right? So your ability to just feel really open, that solar plexus really opens up. It's that magnet that draws and attracts into your life what it is that you want. And so there's a need to express gratitude in the area of where you've been seeking information. It's around how can I bring more happiness into my life, and one of the ways to bring more happiness into your life is to begin with noticing what is already there, right? What is already there. So these cards are super interesting because they're both sort of about waiting and thinking and ruminating. So here we have a clock, and the clock's just past 12. She's sitting there waiting for the phone to ring. Although there's flowers there, I feel like she received the flowers, and a message is coming in on a carrier pigeon. I guess it's up to you to decide. Was that too late? This guy's sitting here waiting also, right? It's a lot of sitting and waiting and looking toward the door. So maybe you feel a little frustrated by how long times things have come. I want to look at this card because I'm trying to understand what this card has to do. We've got a snake and an apple, so it's got that knowledge and wisdom. We got a little orangutan there. She's looking at a picture, but she's doing a lot of thinking. Can't really show you the picture too much. Well, let me see if I can PG this up. Okay, I almost feel like she's distracted by that orangutan. 19. Okay, contemplation, analysis, and awareness. Man is the only animal for whom his own existence is a problem which he has to solve. Oh, that's funny. Who said that? Eric Fromm. I don't know who that is. Okay, while we share common traits with all other living entities, we are indeed linked to them in so many ways. Our humanity is probably best defined by our own awareness of ourselves. We alone can look at the sky and contemplate our role in the universe. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capacity of rational thought beyond survival and procreation. We alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Our consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and question more than any other living entities. We have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. You look really protected, right? So don't get so caught up into overthinking and analysis of a situation that you scare yourself. Because there's something really good happening here. The key to the situation is the communication in your heart. And what direction do you want to move? What is it that you would like to do? What is it that you would like to accomplish? And I think besides counting your blessings, I think you should remember that there's two planets that are very benefic, right? Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter rules your sign and Venus rules this eclipse. So for you, this feels like this could be a very lucky thing. So at the time of this eclipse, that moon is conjunct with your planet Jupiter. So even though Jupiter's in retrograde, they're still right there having a conversation. They're about 5-6 degrees apart. And so, but anything within 10 counts. And so there is this energy there where it's an opportunity for you to expand something. But because Jupiter is in retrograde, it feels like a contraction right now. That doesn't mean that it's not building beneath the surface. And so again, there's a need for you to be prepared, right? Do what you need to do. Your hard work, I feel like your hard work will pay off. And there's a need to not allow yourself to be too much. It's so weird to say that to Sagittarius, but do not worry about, seeing your optimistic energy. You have thought. It says Divine Masculine. Wrote the Emerald Tablets. This is deep wisdom. This is also about longevity. With the ibis. This is taking action, though. I mean, wow. Bringing out the big guns for you. I didn't even know this card was in this deck. Okay. Thoth was a high priest in Atlantis before becoming Tehate. An ancient Egyptian god of magic, wisdom, and writing and knowledge. In art, he was often depicted with the head of an ibis, his sacred animal. As ascribed to the gods, the ancient Egyptians attributed him with the works of science, religion, philosophy, and magic. Well, that sounds like a Sag. Okay. The ancient Greeks called him Hermes and worshipped him as the inventor of astronomy, astrology, mathematics, and every branch of knowledge in human and divine. Thoth holds the divine masculine essence, where being active, purposeful, strategic, logic synergizes with healing sacred purpose. Thoth is a steward of conscious, heart-opening. Again, the key to the situation is your heart. That's very cool. And this is like healing in a heart space, right? That rainbow. Steward is a conscious heart opening and soul aligning masculine awakening. Your purpose is to activate the divine masculine on earth. The mission will take you into numerous life lessons and personal trials as you heal your own heart and awaken your spiritual wisdom. You have the capacity to lead by example and become a noble teacher for others. When Thoth appears, it is a powerful message of healing through personal responsibility and stepping up to sacred duty. You are healing wounded masculine energy, which shows up frequently in men, but can also be present in women or other gender identities. Example of wounded masculine energy is fear of being vulnerable. That's what you're healing, is your fear of being vulnerable. Doesn't matter your, gender identification here. That's what you have the opportunity to do here. And your hard work, I think, pays off. And for those of you who feel like you should be at the top, at the pinnacle, you've done all this hard work, and you use your career as proof of your worth, I'd like to remind you you're worth so much more than your career. And we should, our careers are what we do, they're not who we are. I think that's really an important thing, and Taurus energy really, that is something that really brings up. Our careers are how much money we have, how many toys we have. That's just stuff we have and things we do. It's not who we are. It's not who you are. You are so much more. A soul teacher is coming into your life embodying the divine masculine qualities. Right here. Clear communication, self-inquiry, and understanding, connection to emotion, and reverence for the awakened feminine, responsibilities for action, and connecting to spirit. There's a real request from spirit that you make time for regular connection. And I do think this gratitude piece has a lot to do with this. Get one more card. Well, I'd say one more. I never know how much is actually coming out. You have a big change. I just feel like with this card of luck here and Jupiter totally conjunct the moon at the time of this eclipse, there's a lucky set of circumstances setting up for you. But luck, again, luck, success, it's when hard work meets opportunity. Okay, so here, this little card has shown up several times. Siblings, younger friends, or responsibility. It is about accepting responsibility for helping those that rely on us, but not allowing it to become a burden, right? And if you need to rely on a teacher or someone that's coming in, that's fine. But eventually you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet and keep it in balance. We have the little owl in. This is about wisdom. This is about wisdom. You have some sort of a learning opportunity that is coming in, and it's huge. I'm sorry I got distracted. There is the largest bird just sitting out there, and I can't tell exactly what it is, but I think it's an owl, to be honest, which is weird. It's not quite dark yet. I swear that's an owl just sitting there in the tree. So, owling. Wisdom is light as a feather. I don't feel like these are harsh lessons that are coming in, but be open, pay attention, accept them with gratitude. They're helping to create this major change, and I do think a lot of it's coming through your heart. Like you're going to recognize, it's going to resonate in your heart. Be real open to everything. Try not to get too much in your head. These are very much headspace cards. It's about being in your heart. This is a headspace card. Don't let things get in your head. Trust the system, the organization of the planetary alignments right now. There's something magical about to happen. Do make time to connect in on a daily basis with Spirit. All right? You guys take really good care of yourselves. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up and supporting this channel. Your comments put you in the drawing for the free reading I do every month. I'm making some changes, so hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload your next video. And catch me over on Facebook. Come join the community over there. I'd love to see you. Talk to you soon.